innate ability to have life draining or life sapping or whatever you want to call it abilities. So I don't think this area has one. So let's try the mountain or the volcano. I keep saying mountain. I'll never stop. I don't think Faybreak has one, because Faybreak didn't really have anything very interesting, and it didn't come out with any interesting architecture either. Or there's not one that I think that would make much sense for them to have. See, for these guys, I would think that more of the stone architecture would fit their personality kind of thing, because stone can't burn, right? So it makes sense. Although, to be fair, I would think they would prefer to have something that can internally be on flame, like Netherrack from Minecraft, right? Where Netherrack can have fire and can infinitely burn. Same idea. I would think these guys would be like loving that resource. They'd be like, oh, hey, Netherrack, yes, please. And then they would just grab it, use it as their primary building material, and just like keep lighting it on fire and go, yes. Oh, what's this? While I am lagging. Oh! Well, I found them. Okay, so the other ones created a base or a complex. These guys created a tower. Interesting. Oh my word, they created a tower. My word, they created a tower. What? Oh wait, did they just put a stair here, but it looks like they didn't? Hold on, I'll have to go inside and check. You guys couldn't put a fence down? Uh-oh. My damage is going to be decreased because I don't have that one pal with me. I don't have Jerry with me or whatever it was. I kept back. People, I'm on fire! I can't hear. He's dead. And so are you. Yeah, also another channel news kind of thing while we're taking on this, because this is going to be a little bit not as, well, interesting. While we were taking on another enemy base with very simple methods. How did a Vanworm get in here? You're one of the most annoying pals I've ever hated in this game. Where'd he go? Hi, Vanworm. You're dead. I have not seen a Ragnahawk in this area, though, and I could have swore they would have, like, more Ragnahawks than anything else, because that's actually, like, a really good pal, but nope. But yeah, another channel news. I'm currently going to be working on my Minecraft base from now on. I'm not going to be working on my Oblivion mod for at least the whole month of July, which it currently is. Currently July 6th. So, yeah. And the reason why I'm not working on it is specifically because, like, I've already spent all of June working on my Oblivion mod, even if like it doesn't really like feel like I've worked on it too much. A lot of the time it's because, like, I've restructured how the meshes and I think I was talking about this before. I restructured how the meshes and textures were. So it's as easy as you drag and drop the meshes and textures of the vanilla game or the vanilla BSA into the mod kind of thing. So it's easy as that. It's level 55. Man, that's crazy. Okay, well, you're not going to be very helpful. But Doug will. Let's go, Doug. Let's go. And before anybody's like, oh, are you going to be creating Palworld mods? No. Different coding language, and plus I am... And plus all the ones that I could think of, though, there's already, like, a mod for it. Like, you can already find one on the Nexus for it, so it's like, why would I even bother? Like, the only one I could think of that I would put is probably, like, a PAL base, which there already is mods for it. And you can have Anarchy mode, which there are already mods out for that. So it's like, and then why would I even try to dip my hand into that when there's already mods that work probably way better than what I can end up making? I think the only reason why my version's not working is probably because this is a dedicated server. This isn't like a single player game or a single player save, right? It's a dedicated server. Even though even though there is a dedicated server version, I think for some odd reason it's not working for whatever reason. Either that or my single player version is not showing that it's working when it should be. But yeah, but I think for next month I'll actually like start finishing off everything. So that should be fun. And by that I mean like I'm actually gonna start like finishing my mods though at the very least, though like everything can now be properly finished. So I can actually say that like it's 100% finished. Always finished until I decide to throw something else into the ring. Until I make it even more overly complicated. And you're dead. Alright. Okay, we'll probably make 10 videos then, instead of the 6 that I thought we could make. Instead of the 6 that I wanted to make. Alright. Since we're getting pretty close. No, we're not dealing with Ibushi. Thank you very much. Not dealing with Ibushi. Can I even... No, I can't use it. Alright. Keep worshipping a torch? It's weird. I'm gonna worship the torch. I know they worship the eternal flame, though. It's just weird that they're just going to a torch going like, ah, yes, worship the torch. Can't I make emotes? Can I beg or something like that? Dance. Yeah. Uh-oh. Doug. 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 I miss. Of course I miss. Alright, Doug. I didn't see the pal that we're supposed to rescue, though. Where did that go? Where's that? Oh no, don't tell me like it's like way at the beginning and I just completely went around it. Oh no. I probably did. It's probably like way at the beginning. It's probably like down here somewhere. It's probably in this room. No? That's not where it is, because if it was, that'd be where the cage would be. Oh, is this where it is? Oh no, there's a chest, okay. Okay. And this is just where they put their library. Honestly, they need to read more. They need to read not to mess with the PAL Defense Force. So there's nothing down here. Okay, so Sean's trust is increased to 5. The one problem with this is that, like, I think everybody's trust levels are going to be way higher than whoever I left behind at base. And you're dead. Oh. There you go. Perfect. Can anything, like, on this level? Like, there has to be a cage somewhere, or something where they're storing the PAL. Because that's kind of like how you finish the area, right? Yeah, so I'm trying to see if there's like another way you can get around. That's where the penguin one is, or the pangolin area is. I wouldn't be surprised if there is another way you can get in. Oh. Okay. So there has to be another way you can get around. No? Okay, there's got to be a way you can get around, because this doesn't make any sense though. So like, how can there be this big of an area, but yet you can't get there? It's so weird. Not unless one of these is supposed to bring you down. Because this is where the PAL should be. Or one of the places probably where the PAL should be, but it's not. And over here brings you to a giant room, which brings you up. Though, that didn't have a room. Nothing. And then this was just like a little training room, which we can see on the outside. And then this does look a little suspicious. And it does look like there's something behind this wall, but yet there's nothing there, according to this. And when we go up here, there's no PAL. Oh. Nope. Alright, I'm just gonna... There we go. That makes more sense. But this place looks so much bigger than what's actually here, though. That's the weird thing. Like, this place looks like it should have more stuff in here than, like, it does. It's so weird. Anyway, we're just gonna try and get out of here with lag, of course. We're at 20 frames. I wonder why it's at 20 frames. Probably because there's so many things in there. Meteorite descent. What's over here? Dragon. Out of the way, buddy. No? Alright, we're gonna lockpick again. I don't know what to do. No. One more down. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. Oh, it's raining. I can hear the rain droplets. Pretty cool. All right. Yeah, I don't think Fabric will probably be very eventful. Although these guys are supposed to have one. So we've seen all of them, right? So the Pitif ones have like a saloon-like style. Or what looks like a saloon-like style. Pyre looks like they just like giant freaking towers, which is very interesting. And then one of the things that they say is like there's also these random camps you can find